Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing?
A Slim Thug just slipped up and exposed the one name Lil Baby has been trying to keep under wraps for years, his alleged sugar daddy. Forget the DL rumors. Slim didn't even bother with those. He looked straight into the camera, smirked, and went for the kill. According to Slim, Lil Baby isn't who everyone thinks. He is, and it's all thanks to his alleged secret affair with music executive Mike Rubin. You can actually see the exact moment Slim dropped the line about Lil Baby. And while it might not have been intentional, he definitely looked very pleased with himself for finally letting it out.
What happened to white tees and normal? You girls.
And Lil Baby isn't about to let Slim get away with that. He's been crashing out, raving and ranting about people who don't mind their business, even threatening to put hands on Slim Thug if they ever come face to face. Now, people are starting to wonder, has Lil Baby been faking his tough street guy identity all along? Because if Slim Thug's allegations are true, it could mean that Mike Rubin is the real secret sauce behind Lil Baby's success, and that the sugar daddy rumors might have been right all along.
Funny, weird, you feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman up, and Mike's happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10
Now, Lil Baby has never really been the type to address internet rumors. But when Slim Thug dropped that video, all of Lil Baby's fears suddenly came to light. That's when he snapped. He went on his Instagram stories and shared a cryptic post saying something along the lines of, "Dudes love talking until ish gets real." Then what happened? The post was quickly deleted, but not before gossip blogs screen grabbed it and started reposting it across multiple social media platforms. Lil Baby's post wasn't detailed, but it was enough to get the whispers floating around. While some people were still trying to figure out who he was talking about, those who've been around longer quickly put two and two together. The most likely person Lil Baby was throwing shots at was Slim Thug. Before long, people were scouring both men's feeds for hidden clues, sly comments, anything that could help them piece the puzzle together. And that's when it hit. Slim Thug had been throwing shade at Lil Baby for a while. Clearly, Lil Baby had finally decided enough was enough. So what really set Slim Thug off? A recent outfit Lil Baby wore during a performance, one that showed off his thighs. It was like something clicked the moment Slim saw that video. To him, it was the final proof he needed that Lil Baby was a sugar baby to powerful men like Mike Rubin. For those who haven't seen it, Lil Baby was decked out in a small tank top, a pair of shorts, and a pink belt. That outfit had people snickering behind their screens, jumping from conspiracies to full-blown Lil Baby is gay statements. That's when Slim swooped in. The second he saw that look, he jumped online and bashed Lil Baby for being everything wrong with hip-hop right now. Slim wasn't joking either. His brows were furrowed, and he looked genuinely disturbed. He called Lil Baby out directly, even saying he was acting like a girl for dressing the way he did. You could almost feel the annoyance flowing out of him through the screen, but he didn't stop there. Even Young Jock caught some strays in the middle of Slim's rant. Slim called out an outfit Jock wore recently, a cropped sweater that showed his belly during a performance.
What do you think of the James Harden rumors?
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even I see certain, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say
you see
it.
the comment.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying?
Slim made it clear this wasn't just about fashion. To him, it was proof that Lil Baby was hiding something much bigger. And the next thing fans uncovered made Slim look like he wasn't lying. People quickly pulled up an old photo where Michael Rubin and Lil Baby appeared almost glued together. The body language, the smiles, the angle. Suddenly it didn't look like a random group shot anymore. It looked like a mating ritual being played out in plain sight. Right on cue, 50 Cent reposted that same photo with a caption that basically said, "What the fuck is going on here?" And that sent the internet into a frenzy. Before long, people started digging up receipts, trying to prove what's been whispered for years. that Michael Rubin and Lil Baby's relationship might have gone far beyond the studio and into the bedroom. Just like that, that single photo became all the evidence people needed to start connecting dots. The jokes got sharper, the conspiracies louder. From that moment on, every picture of Lil Baby with Mike Rubin wasn't just a selfie, it was potential evidence. And one photo in particular had fans convinced they'd finally cracked the code. But before we get into all those supposed receipts, let's talk about this alleged sugar daddy, Mike Rubin. This guy isn't just some random music executive, he's a shot caller. Most people know him as a high-level player in the industry, but he's also been linked to several shady dealings, especially those involving other men. He's been tied to those infamous white parties, the same kind Diddy used to host, and that alone tells you plenty. In recent years, whispers have grown louder about how Rubin seems to have taken a special interest in Lil Baby. Wherever you see Lil Baby, Mike Rubin isn't far behind, lurking in the background, smiling for the cameras, pretending to mind his own business. From white parties to private jets, courtside seats, and billionaire circles, Rubin's fingerprints seem to be all over Lil Baby's life. But it's not just about
Fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
Hold up, Mike.
Sounds legit, right? So why would someone who once said he never wanted tattoos suddenly go from clean skin to a giant 90s baby inked across both thighs? Plus another that reads CBFW running down his lower left leg. Once that clip hit the internet, fans went wild. People zoomed in, took screenshots, and reposted the video with all kinds of wild captions. Some even claimed the tattoo looked like a brand, a mark showing Lil Baby as Mike Rubin's boy toy. At that point, Lil Baby realized he had to address the rumors before they spun completely out of control. But instead of shutting things down, his response only made the whispers louder. That's when people started digging into his love life, and what they found made the tattoo drama look mild in comparison. At first, Lil Baby tried to play it cool, denying there was anything unusual going on between him and Mike Rubin. He brushed off the viral photo, claiming it didn't mean anything, that he and Mike were just play wrestling, and it happened to be caught on camera.
You is girls. You is all the way girls, man. Following y'all favorite rappers. D-Ray Davis, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's...
He even went on Lil Yachty's podcast and claimed to have security footage that would clear everything up. But the problem? He never released it. And that only made him look guiltier. Because as far as the internet is concerned, having receipts that you refuse to show is basically the same as a confession.
New rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You is...
But that's when his own baby mama, Jada Waya, came forward with information that blew the whole situation wide open. According to her, the real reason she walked away from the relationship was that she kept trying to make things work, until Lil Baby finally showed her his true colors. She didn't reveal much beyond that, but she dropped just enough hints to get people talking. Before long, fans started speculating that the true colors Jada was referring to weren't about infidelity with women, but about Lil Baby's alleged relationship with Mike Rubin.
That was really my only reason, like, from being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
This suspicion grew even stronger when Instagram model Teresa Lavea went on a podcast and described an encounter she once had with Lil Baby. According to her, some of the things Lil Baby did while they were hooking up made her suspect that he might be bi.
New rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You is...
She didn't need to say too much. The hints were enough. But what happened next took the sugar daddy whispers from rumor to reality. Now here's the thing. A lot of people have been side-eyeing the role Mike Rubin plays in Lil Baby's life for a while. But what really sent everyone over the edge was Lil Baby's gambling story. For those who haven't heard it, Lil Baby once admitted that he lost over $9 million in just 2 days during a gambling spree. And when things started spiraling out of control, guess who stepped in to fix the situation? Mike Rubin. According to Lil Baby, Mike personally called the casinos and had him banned from betting so he wouldn't lose more money. At first, that sounded like a loyal friend looking out for him. But after all the other receipts surfaced, it started looking more like someone protecting his investment, making sure Lil Baby didn't embarrass him publicly. Fans couldn't help but compare this dynamic to the infamous relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis. And if you know how that story ended, then you understand why people think Lil Baby might be headed down the same dangerous path. Now the question everyone's asking is, who's really pulling the strings? Meanwhile, Slim Thug isn't backing down. He's still online dropping hints, reposting old clips, and daring Lil Baby to say his name directly. But here's what's throwing everyone off. After all the rants and subliminals, Lil Baby went completely silent. No tweets, no IG stories, no interviews, nothing. And in this game, silence usually means one of two things. Either you're plotting something big, or you've got nothing left to say. Except here's the problem. When Slim Thug keeps pressing, Mike Rubin's name keeps trending, and fans keep digging up new receipts. Staying quiet only makes you look guiltier. So now, the question everyone's whispering is simple. Is Lil Baby protecting his image? Or protecting Mike Rubin? Because if Slim Thug drops even one more solid receipt, this whole situation could go from whispers and IG shade to the kind of expose that ends careers.